الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأولين والآخرين حبيب رب العالمين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. As long as our Muslim brothers to do the right thing, we have to make our choices in this world. Things which you feel is right and correct. The issue of asbab, just as a preamble. Tie your camel first. That's my message. اعقلها. That, so for most of the Arabic language it means then, fatawakkal, and then have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some things might go your way, some things might not go your way. But as long as you're doing the right thing, and you tried your best to do the right thing, then the outcome is not upon you. But the point is, as a Muslim, we have to have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran many times, وَعَلَى اللَّهِ فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. The Muslims should, but we have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In fact, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions this verse 7 times in the Quran al-Kareem. 6 or 7 times. وَعَلَى اللَّهِ فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ about 6 times. وَعَلَى اللَّهِ فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُتَوَكِّلُونَ. In another as well. He's the one who controls it when you're standing, and the one who sees you when you are among the people who are doing sajda. Meaning ibadah is a way to draw the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. And there's a very Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the level Allah deserves. لَرُزِقْتُمْ. You would have been given sustenance, rizq. Generally for us, rizq means food and money. But rizq does not only mean food, it does not only mean money. Rizq means your money, it means your food, rizq. But لَرُزِقْتُمْ, you would have been given rizq, كَمَا يُرْزَقُ الطَّيْرِ, like the way the birds are given food. تَغُدُوا خِمَاسًا. In the morning, they fly out hungry, and then they come back in the afternoon, bitanan, they're full. So just 2-3 points about this hadith. The first thing is, لَرُزِقْتُمْ كَمَا يُرْزَقُ حَقَّ تَوَكُّلِهِ. If you have tawakkul in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the way you are meant to have tawakkul. So in here, the hadith is telling us, there's an ishara, there's an allusion, that in this world, sometimes problems are going to happen. But we cannot focus on just the problems and make that the center of our attention. We have to have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as those problems can also حَقَّ تَوَكُّلِهِ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all things. Birds are very small things. Birds are very small in the jungle. Of all the living things on the planet, the point is to have tawakkul in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That we make our choices in this world, that sometimes the victory and the defeat, the position of weakness, the position Hudaybiyah. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had a dream. We cannot do Umrah because the mushrikeen of Makkah we are not going to do Umrah this year. So the Muslims agreed to a treaty. This treaty was not favorable to the Muslims. The Sahaba Karam were very sad. But this treaty also had benefits for the Muslims. It was only when the Muslims went back to Al-Munawwara, then the Sahaba Karam radhwanullahi ta'ala anhum ajma'in saw that there were benefits, the manfa'ah of the treaty. Because number one, the Mecca